Hello, hey girl, hey. Welcome in, y'all. I said, let me get on live real quick, y'all. I'm supposed to be, look, the point is I'm being consistent. That's all that matters. But I hope everybody is doing well today. Y'all, I'm not going to be on here long because I promised my baby girl I will take her to the mall. It's her birthday, y'all. She a Leo just like her mama and her daddy. So we got to go to the mall and let her play and let her get some. She want to go to the Lego store so bad. But I wanted to hop on here. I seen y'all love when I get on here and cuss y'all out and get y'all together and motivate y'all. But that's what I do. And that's exactly what I love doing and why I created my community. But as people are coming into the live, and even if you're coming back and watching the replay of this live, I want to quickly, just ask y'all in the motherfucking comments right now, okay? How many of y'all, and again, I don't care if you're coming back and watching this. I know a lot of people come back and watch my live. Sorry if y'all hear the kids in the background. But how many of y'all have thought about making money online? I know you keep seeing all these posts. I know you keep seeing all these videos and stuff like that. And you saving them. But I know y'all thinking about it. A lot of y'all keep saying, I want to make money online. I want to make money online. But then somehow, some motherfucking way, you talk yourself out of it before you even start. And I want to know. And we're going to get to the motherfucking root of this. Why is that? I need to do a poll. Let me do that. Because y'all, I love when I do my polls. What should I say? Why do you keep talking yourself out of making money? I wish they had pink. Y'all know I love a good pink. Oh, the black is cute though too. We can do that. I never knew that. Okay, I'm gonna move this here. Let me see. Where can I put y'all? Like right here? Crap. Let me see. Y'all, and it's so funny because I am actually finishing up one of my last mentees, y'all. Woo, I'm officially free. And again, I say that in a good way because my students is making money and stuff like that. I'm trying to do two things at once because like I said, I got to run to the mall. I promised my baby girl I would spend time with her. But I want to know and I want y'all to answer. Do not be shy. Don't be scared. I hop on here to literally help y'all. Like, because why? I wish I had a me when I motherfucking started, okay? Because I didn't have anybody pushing me in direction. I didn't have anybody trying to support me, giving me gems, dropping gems or whatever. I want to know, why do you keep talking yourself out of making money? Why do you keep talking yourself out of making money? I know you was programmed. I know you think that 9 to 5 is the only way, but I'm here to tell you it's not. Nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, right? But there's also nothing wrong with you generating income in your sleep. There's also nothing wrong with you generating income when you out and about and you spending money and money is coming right back to you. I don't know if I have anybody that's watching me right now, or again, that you're coming back and watching this live. Wouldn't you like to make money when you want to go spend money on some expensive ass groceries? Wouldn't you like to make money when you want to go fill up that expensive ass motherfucking tank? Well, I'm here to tell you it is possible. It is possible. I'm not here to try to sell you $1,000 course and nothing like that. I don't want you to think that's what this is, okay? I'm generally just on here to, again, I get on here pretty much every day to just drop gems and show y'all it's not hard to do, okay? I don't care what your experience is. I don't care what your background is. Don't motherfucking matter, okay? So as I have people coming in the chat, first of all, drop where you are tuning in from. Let me know. But how many of y'all, and I want y'all to be honest. I want y'all to be motherfucking honest because that's the first thing. That's the first fucking key, bitch, to freeing yourself is being honest. How many of y'all have thought about making money online? Let me know in the comments. Let me know. Just put me in the chat. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid, okay? It's all right. I ain't gonna bite you. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? But for real, stop talking yourself out of it. Today, we changing that. You're not about to talk yourself out of it, okay? Because I know a lot of y'all tell yourself, maybe I don't have the right skills. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I need to wait until there's more time. I don't have enough time. These are all the bullshit ass excuses. Y'all been doing this for a while, okay? Or to be honest, right? Maybe some of y'all have bought something before and it didn't work out, right? And now you're scared to like try again. Completely normal. I went through the same exact thing, okay? I just want you to know, sis, I motherfucking see you because I was you, all right? But look, I need y'all, most importantly, really to like just understand the only thing that is standing between you and motherfucking income, okay, is bitch you starting, bitch you taking that leap of faith, okay? Just like you take a leap of faith to go get a motherfucking job, okay, that you really don't even like, that you really hate, that you're uncomfortable every single YouTube. Here go YouTube. I don't know why. I don't know why that YouTube be kicking us off. Like it's really a common thing about kicking us off. So sorry about that, y'all. I was getting hyped up, okay? But seriously, hi Leah, how are you, sis? Welcome in, welcome in. If you are new, first of all, put new in the chat. How y'all doing? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? I want to know. I want to know because right now, y'all, we are like the year has went by so fucking fast. And all you got right now is motherfucking excuses. Bitch, you can't make excuses and money at the same time, okay? So I'm here to help you and tell you it's not hard to do. It's not hard to. And again, I wish I had a me. I wish I had a me when I was looking for a way to make income online. Again, I'm not on here to try to sell y'all $1,000 course. I don't want y'all to think that, okay? So this is not that, all right? I want to be clear. Hey Jeremy, how are you? My good friend, it's been a minute. How have you been, Queen? I'm doing good, thank you. Blessed, highly favored, successful. How are you, Jeremy? Thank you, Amber. How y'all doing today? Happy Thursday. It's a little gloomy outside. It's a little gloomy outside. But I hope everybody is doing well. If you are new here, put new in the chat, y'all. If y'all don't know me, my name is Sierra Janae. I'm a wife and mom of two, and I get on here and show people how to literally extract skills from their life, okay, and turn that shit into real income, because this is what you're not about to do. You're not about to get on this internet and fake the funk and try to make some money. We don't try to make some money. We actually make money over here, okay? And no, I'm not on here to try to sell y'all no motherfucking course. This ain't that, all right? I don't want y'all to think that this is what this is. I simply just want to show you it's not hard to do. If you have a phone and access to Wi-Fi, there's no reason why you can't generate an extra $1,000 a month. It's not hard to do, okay, y'all? We just got to sometimes put shit on paper and really plan it out. And that's what I get on here to do, just walk y'all through the process, okay? Thank you, D. Yo, girl, can we get your thoughts on women that insist on what? I love, I love you. Here, you have a kid. Can I see them? No, she's in the background playing, okay? I'm actually talking to the people that are looking to build income from their phone. Do I have anybody in this chat right now? YouTube, please put me in front of the people, the women that are serious about making real income from their phone, regardless if they have experience or not. That is who I'm talking to. If y'all not talking about that, baby, I'm just telling you right now, this live ain't for you, okay? So I don't want to waste your time, so please don't waste mine, okay? But I hope everybody is doing well. I hope you are good. Does not matter your background, where you are from, okay? I'm just simply on here to show you that you can generate income from your phone. It is not hard to do, okay? All right. So, do y'all want me to walk y'all through the process? Do y'all want me to give y'all some free gems so y'all can start generating income today? Okay, because it's not hard to do. Okay. No, you don't need a course to make income online. You don't need none of that shit. All right. So stop thinking that, okay? A course is just simply something that can give you a shortcut so you don't have to do all this manual labor yourself, all right? So if that is something that you're interested in, again, I do have my own community where you get access to me, you get coaching, you get support, you get content strategy, baby, you get a little bit of everything, okay? So if that's something that you're interested in, you can definitely click the link in my About page on YouTube, and you can get access to my community, y'all, absolutely free, okay? Because again, I'm not on here to try to sell y'all out y'all drop. Look, I ain't trying to do none of that, okay? I simply have opened the door, and it's up to you to walk through it, all right? What'd you say, Jeremy? Life is good. Just sliding through, heading to the gym after work. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Jeremy. You're so sweet. I hope things are going amazing for you, and I hope you generating some income. I know we talked before and stuff like that, so I hope you finally got some things going, all right? But thank you for the support. I really appreciate you, okay? I appreciate it, all right? So, y'all, the first things first, how many of y'all are using AI? First of all, that's the first thing that I want to know, because so many of y'all be playing around, playing. Because again, this is my biggest thing. Y'all always want to say, well, I don't know if I'm talented enough. I don't know if I have the skills. But y'all sit around and play with AI. Y'all play with ChatGPT. Y'all play with Claude. But why are we not doing nothing with it? And see, a lot of people, this is the biggest misconception, think that AI, you're just supposed to ask it questions and let it give you answers. No, AI should be working for you. And this is where I come in to help you, okay? So, unlike any other coach and mentor out there, I know a lot of people tell you, hey, open up ChatGPT, open up Claude, go into Canva and make a digital product, right? No, that's not what I'm going to tell you. I'm going to first tell you, first things first, y'all. And I hope y'all got y'all notepens or whatever like that. Because again, I'm giving you free game on how you can generate literally your first $100, $200, $300 online today, okay? It does not matter if you have any experience. Don't matter if you got a big following. Don't none of that mean shit, okay, y'all? I don't have a large following at all, and I've made over $400,000 in this space, okay? I drive my dream cars. I live in my dream locations. I go on vacation whenever I want. I don't have to worry about a budget. I've been able to do all of this because of my phone, all right? And if I can do that shit, y'all can do this too. There's nothing better that I have, or there's nothing better about me that you don't have. A lot of y'all are probably more smarter than me, more talented than me, hell, no more than me, okay? But you're just not acting on it, okay? Because you letting perfection hold you back. You letting, you know what I'm saying, oh, what your family got to say, or what somebody, you know, your friends or whoever got to say, hold you back from literally changing your life. This very thing that you are watching me on literally can change your life, okay? But I just gotta slap you, into shape so you get out of your motherfucking head, so you will stop sleeping on yourself. You've been praying and asking God for more. You've been praying to ask God to send you opportunity. Maybe it's not another job, okay? Do you really want to go work a second job? Do you really want to go do DoorDash? Do you really want to go do Amazon Flex? Girl, that's temporary money. That ain't life-changing money. This very thing that you're watching me on right now can literally change your whole motherfucking bloodline, okay? But you just need the right system and the right strategy. You said, hello, I'm Verity, your personal helper friend. Ask me anything, I know everything. I don't know why I be getting the randoms in here. But anyways, y'all, let me keep going. All right. So instead of y'all playing around with ChatGPT, this is what I want you to do, okay? Because again, people always love to tell me, well, I don't have skills, I'm not talented. I was sharing this with y'all the other day. I want y'all to literally drop your resume into ChatGPT or whatever AI tool that you use. I don't give a fuck if it's Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, or whatever. Claude is probably one of my favorites right now, but ChatGPT works as well too, okay? Now, it's very important not just to drop your resume in there, right? I want you to drop your resume in there, but I also want you to give it a prompt, and I want you to say, hey, do me a favor. Could you analyze my resume and point out skills and talents that I have that I could potentially use those skills to turn into a business that generates me an extra 10K a month, okay? It's very important to be very, very specific, okay? I don't give a fuck if you work at McDonald's. I don't give a fuck if you're a trash man. It does not matter, okay? This is where it starts, okay? Because this is the most important thing. A lot of people and a lot of these coaches and a lot of people will tell y'all to get on this internet and resell a course. Bitch, you don't even know shit about the course, right? You ain't even took the time to learn it, really believe in it for yourself. I don't teach my students that. I teach you to actually use what you already have. A lot of y'all do hair. Y'all love to cook. Y'all love organizing. Y'all really good at budgeting money. Some of y'all are really good at credit repair. Some of y'all have these businesses that are, brick and mortar businesses that you built, right? But you're not utilizing social media. You're not leveraging social media to get you more clients so you can get more money, all right? And a lot of y'all have this idea and this thought process of that selling is just so bad. It's so bad. Oh, I don't want to sell to anybody. I don't want to sell anybody because it's so... No, the only time selling is bad is if you don't believe in it. If I believe that I can help you transform your life, if I believe that I can take you from 0 to 10K months to 20K months, 30K months, 40K months, your first 6 figures, how is that a bad thing? What is bad about that? Why is that icky? Okay. So this is why it's so important to actually believe in what you're talking about online. This is why it's so important to actually know what you're talking about online. Okay. Not just, hey, get a course and just because everybody is doing, right? That's temporary money, right? So many people, have went viral and made a lot of money that way. But then as soon as they made all that money, right, it eventually just stopped because it wasn't their own. And this is why I teach ownership, y'all. Okay. It does not matter. Now, I do have a community where, again, I have women inside. They're building real offers. They're utilizing the skills that I've put in there, everything that has helped me scale my business to over $400,000, y'all, and help my students make over $4 million in the last 2 years. I put all of this inside of a program. Like I said, do you need a course to be able to make money online? No. Is it a shortcut? Yes, all right? And that's all that is, all right? So if you are someone who's like, hey, you know what? I have a business. I've been struggling. I just don't know how to get it to that next level. I have ideas. I just don't know how to structure them to turn it into a solid offer to be able to generate income. Then I invite you to join my community. This is why I open the door absolutely free for 7 days, okay, y'all? I don't need to try to lead with, oh, here's a whole bunch of screenshots. Here's my cars. Here's my house, just to try to make you feel a certain way. Simply come inside. The door is open, all right? You can click the link in the bio. I always repost it in the replay of my lives and check it out for yourself. I do live coaching every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, okay? On top of that, you get modules where you can actually learn branding and marketing, y'all. These core skills that you learn can literally help you elevate your business to the next level. If you do not have a business, right? I have things in there that you can resell as your own, okay? But it's important to believe in what you're talking about, y'all. That is probably the most important thing. The reason why I get on this internet every single day and get on here and talk to y'all is because I remember when I was praying and I was asking God to send me an opportunity, to send me a way to make income online. And I promised him that, God, if you do that, I promise you I will always put the people on, all right? So I don't know, do I have anybody in the chat right now that's been looking for a way to generate income? Put me in the chat. Let me know, y'all. Don't be shy. Don't be scared. I get on here to simply answer y'all questions, all right? right? To simply answer your questions. Affiliate marketing and digital marketing changed my life. But this is the thing. I didn't realize, and this is what a lot of y'all don't realize, that I was already doing it. I was doing it for free. So many of y'all are using social media every single day. You're posting links, you're sharing things, you're sharing opportunities, you're sharing services, you're sharing people's products and people's businesses, and you are not getting paid for that. Why is that? Why is that? Help me understand in the chat, okay? And again, maybe because you just simply just don't know. You don't know what you don't know, right? That's where I come in, all right? So again, inside of my community, I teach women, real women, okay? Women who had businesses before, women that barely knew what a short, a reel, a social media, what any of that meant, right? So again, it does not matter your experience. I've literally helped women from the ages of 16 all the way up to 67. I've had so many women that literally went from zero to making 10K, 20K, 30K, their first 100K. I have a student that has made over $800,000, y'all, from literally following my framework, because it's not hard to do, y'all. The most important thing that you can do is learn a skill. Learn a high paying skill, all right? So that way you don't have to just depend on one thing and one income, all right? Again, if you're currently working a 9 to 5, that's great. Use that as leverage, all right? Your 9 to 5, let that pay your bills. Or like how I do it, I use my 9 to 5. Look, I say, look, that's money that I just put in my savings, okay? There's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. But if you do not learn how to make money in your sleep, you are going to work until the day you die. And you don't want that. You don't want to work until you're 70. So many of us were programmed and was told, go to school, go to college, right? You know what I'm saying? Get this motherfucking degree, bitch, even though you're going to change your mind up in 3 years and you're going to be a completely different person, get into all this debt. Hopefully you can buy a house. Half of motherfuckers don't get to buy a house until they like 30, late 30s, early 40s, 50s, right? And it's like, damn, your whole life is gone. Y'all, people are literally changing their lives from their phone. There are literally little kids that are millionaires. You ain't feeling a certain type of way. You ain't getting mad. Why is that? All right? I'm trying to encourage y'all. Y'all need to be getting mad. Y'all need to be getting mad that y'all sitting back and y'all watching so many people change their lives and buy their dream cars and live their dream life or whatever, while you sitting around, oh, woe is me. Oh, I wish. Oh, what couldn't be me. Why can't it be you? Why can't it be you? And this is why mindset is so important. This is why inside of my community, I cover mindset and I cover the importance to really just lock in with God, y'all, because God promised us all abundance. God wants us all to prosper, right? But until you realize that, until you get comfortable with that, right, you're going to continue to stay in the same cycle. You're going to continue to stay in the same cycle of, I have to survive. I have to survive. Maybe if I work harder, I'm going to get there. But how has that worked out for you? How has signing up for more overtime worked out for you? How has signing up and getting a second job worked out for you? It hasn't, right? So this is why it's so important to learn how to create an asset or invest in an asset, right? That's going to pay you regardless if you're working, when you're on vacation, when you motherfucking sleep, whenever, right? When you're spending money, you're getting money right back, okay? So that's what I teach inside of my community, right? Again, if you're just now coming in here, I'm simply just telling you, y'all gotta stop sleeping on yourself and stop sleeping on this phone, okay? So too many of y'all have too many talents, too many skills that could be paying you right now. We are living in an era of people pay for convenience. People pay for shortcuts. There is something that you know, there's a skill that you know that you can turn into a solid offer. Maybe you're really good at budgeting money. Maybe you're really good at helping people stop overthink. Maybe you're really good at helping people lose weight, cooking, doing hair, whatever it is, you can sell your knowledge and you can get paid for it. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, okay? So again, I've been able to help y'all barbers, people that do trucking, people that launch businesses, people that are in the gardening business, y'all, people that do credit repair, people like so many different, y'all, we all have so many different skills and talents. I just happen to be in a wealth niche, okay? Just because you see me on here, that and what I'm talking about and what I'm doing, that don't mean that that's what you got to do, okay? So let's be clear. I've helped teachers, y'all, teachers that literally are making 40K a year, right? To now selling their own products and their own services and literally doubling, tripling their salary within a few months, okay? So again, a job was never designed for you to get ahead and become a millionaire. That's just what it is, right? Some of us are going to be owners and some of us are going to be employers, all right? The choice is motherfucking yours. But again, there's nothing wrong with using your job, right, as leverage to get ahead. So many of y'all say, well, the biggest thing that's holding me back is I don't have money. I don't have money to get started. That's exactly why I opened up my community, y'all, to allow y'all to start for $37 a month. $37 a month. There's nowhere you can go where you can get coaching, you can get support, you can get content strategy, all of that for $37 a month. You know why? Because I generate income every single day from multiple streams of income, But I would have never been able to do that had I would have stayed scared and never invest in myself. So a lot of y'all, I'm here to tell you, you're literally one idea away, one investment away of changing your life. But bitch, you got to take the leap. 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 Your job, what happens if your job came to you tomorrow? Came to you and was like, you know what? I hear so many people. I be going down the rabbit hole sometimes on TikTok where people be saying like they literally will hop on a Zoom call, didn't even know what it was about, and they job and crazy. I just seen this girl talking about this the other day where she was saying like she just helped her company generate like $1 million client or something like that, and literally 2 weeks later they let her go. Again, so many of y'all have so many talents, so many skills, and yet you're sitting and you're just like, oh, okay, I'll give you my ideas. I'm just gonna sit here because I know that paycheck is coming, every 2 weeks, and I'm gonna wait on it. You literally have to wait to get paid, y'all, and that's not how life should be set up. And the moment that I changed my mindset, the moment that I realized that, again, ain't nothing wrong with having cool. I got my little 9 to 5 income, cool. I know I'm getting this every 2 weeks, right? But once I hopped into entrepreneurship and once I locked in and realized that, hey, I can use my knowledge. I'm really good at helping people make money. I'm really good at helping people, stop overthinking and stop thinking that they can't create an offer that could change their life, that could change their bloodline, right? So I took that information, I put it in a system, and I started selling it, y'all. And I literally made over $400,000 in less than 2 years, y'all. I started, and if you don't know if this is your first time being on my channel, I started completely broke. I started scared. I started confused, but I started because I said, you know what? The real thing that is costing me is the freedom. The real thing that is costing me is me actually being able to do things that I want to do for my kids and not repeat the same cycle that my parents did with me. The real thing that it was costing me by not starting was that I was gonna be in the same place where I was at the year before, and the year before, and the year before, and the year before. So I said, bitch, I ain't got nothing to lose. Instead of me taking this money and spending on temporary happiness, you know what? I'm gonna invest in me because one, I'm fucking worth it. And that's the first thing that a lot of y'all need to realize. Why do you think that you're not worth it? Anything in life costs something, y'all. It costs being broke. It costs being, to actually be able to generate income online, y'all. But again, you have to believe in yourself. You got to believe, you know what? I am worthy. It is very realistic for me to make 10K a month. So many of us have this thought process of like, oh, that's unheard of. There's no way that I can do that. But why? Why is that? You only think that you're worth a $1,500 check for 2 weeks or a $2,000 check for 2 weeks. That's all you think that you're worth. Think about the knowledge and the skill that you have. Think about the things that people come and say to you every single day. Oh my God, like, girl, you should be charging for that. Oh my God, you should be da-da-da-da for that. And you just sitting on it. Why are you sitting on it? You just need a system to show you how to structure it so you can generate income. And that's exactly what I do inside of my community. So if you are a woman who has been serious about wanting to build income and you just don't know where to start, you just don't know how to put the pieces together, right? Then you can join my community. Like I said, no gimmicks, no catch or anything like that. You can join my community absolutely free for 7 days. Check it out, get the coaching, see it for yourself. See what the women inside are building, because I have real women that are building real offers and that are changing their lives every single day, okay? Let me know if y'all have any questions, okay? I'm really not even paying attention to the BS, okay? Yes, I'm not on here selling anything. I'm actually on here just telling you how to generate income from your phone, Brad. But you're more than welcome to learn as well too. I help men out every single day. I've had guys that I have a guy who literally was a barber. He stepped away from doing barber full time to start teaching classes because again, he's teaching his skills. Again, so many of us have been programmed to be workers. Baby, I want to be the person at the top. I want to be the owner at the top. I don't know about y'all. Again, nothing is wrong with working a job, right? But what happens when they say, "Hey, we no longer need you. Hey, we no longer need your services." Then what, right? Some of y'all are literally one. And I'm not wishing bad on nobody, but what if one emergency happened right now? What if your motherfucking furnace went out, bitch? What if your air conditioner went out? You know what I mean? So many of us are depending on a 9 to 5 income when they don't give a fuck, okay? So many of us are making $20, $30 an hour when they making $30,000 an hour off of your ass. How long are you gonna sit back and just keep taking that? How long are you gonna just sit back? And again, the very things that you're doing on your 9 to 5 right now, you could be doing it outside of your 9 to 5 and getting paid for it. I have a student who literally taught Excel classes at her 9 to 5. She started teaching Excel classes outside of her 9 to 5 and literally made 10 times the amount more money, okay? I buy a new one. I don't get what you're saying. What you mean by that, Brad? I buy a new one. I don't know what that means, okay? So do I have anybody in here that wants me to show you how to get started? I can show y'all a little sneak peek inside of my community. You said, yeah, Excel classes. Yeah, because so many people that are building their own businesses right now, you know what I mean? Y'all, entrepreneurship, they said like literally is going to be going crazy 2030 because so many people are, y'all, people are losing their jobs left and right. Look at how many teachers have lost their job that literally were doing it for years, that went to school, paid all that money for a degree, and now is out of work, right? Right now, independent, you being on your own, you hopping into entrepreneurship and taking the skills that you have and turning it into offer is probably going to be one of the fastest ways for you to make the income that you want. Okay. Now, this is the thing. A lot of people always want to talk about, oh, a certain number, right? But couldn't an extra, 6 figures a year change your life? I mean, yeah, we all want to make an extra million, trillion, three, whatever, you know what I mean? But couldn't an extra 50K change your life? Y'all, my students are literally hitting these numbers. Okay. So this is what I'm saying. So it's not about, oh, it has to be this or whatever like that. Couldn't an extra 5K a month change your life? I'm here to tell you that's not hard to hit. Y'all, people get so hung up on these numbers, but I'm telling you now, and I challenge each and every one of y'all that are watching me, put that shit to paper, y'all. 100K a year is $274 a day. It's not hard to do. It's not hard to do, y'all. When I started, like I said, I started scared. I started confused. I started not knowing, but I said, bitch, what else do I have to lose? What else do I have to lose other than being in the same motherfucking place, right? So nothing ever will change if you don't change. Nothing will ever change if you don't change your daily habits. If you are not where you want to be financially, mentally, spiritually, or whatever, do you really think doing the same thing tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day is going to give you different results? That's insanity. That is insanity, right? So this is why you have to do something else. And again, this is why I invite you inside of my community is to see it for yourself, to get experience, to get the, access to the coaching, to get the live coaching. Again, every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, I do live coaching. I hop on here and literally give you real strategy. Everything that's helped me scale my business to over $400,000 and help my students scale their businesses combined to over $4 million. I give you that. I give you that. You know what I mean? Absolutely free. And if you're someone who's like, hey, I don't want to build anything, I don't want to create anything, sis, you don't have to. I give you done for you digital products inside that you can sell. You can bundle them together. You can create vaults. You can do whatever you want with them. Hell, you can recreate them and just like make them your own, right? I also give you the option to resell my program. I have 2 ways that you can make income literally just from you locking in. People don't realize, y'all, with digital marketing and affiliate marketing, like I said, y'all do this shit every day for free. Anytime you recommend a service, a product, a place, whatever, right? That is a business, and somebody goes and checks it out off the word of you. That business made income, but you didn't. You acted as the middleman and brought business to that business, right? And you didn't get paid for it. So this is why affiliate marketing could be so life changing. I'm not talking about a 10%, 15% commission. Inside of my community, I give you 85% commission, literally from you just reselling the program. The women inside, literally, I have women inside that literally join my program just for the support, just for the calls on Wednesday, okay? Just for the sales strategy, just for the mindset module, okay? So again, everybody kind of gets what they need and leave what they don't. But at the end of the day, again, you get a support system, you get 24/7 support. I built a bot that literally helps you with your offer. Like I said, a lot of y'all are sitting on so many skills that could be paying you life-changing money, bloodline changing money, okay? But you acting all scary and you being all afraid, but then yet you're sitting on YouTube, you're sitting on TikTok, and you're watching, consuming. Oh, I'm gonna save this post. I'm gonna save this post. I'm gonna save this post. I'm gonna do it, but you still ain't did it yet. Why haven't you? Why haven't you? So many of y'all have told me, and I have so many students that be like, girl, I watched you for 3 months. Girl, I'm up 30K. Girl, I watched you for 6 months. Girl, I'm up 60K. Why haven't you started? What are you afraid of? What is the worst thing that can happen if you bet on yourself? I get it. Maybe you've been burned before. Maybe you bought a product and it didn't work out. That's a part of the game, y'all. I have invested literally at this point, probably close to $60,000 in coaching and training to make me more money, okay? You have to spend money to make money. That's just what it is. But I get it. The economy is fucked up. Shit's scary out here. That's exactly why I opened up my community for you to start for $37 a month, because I get it, sis. I've been there. And all I wanted was somebody to help me, give me the strategy, give me the sauce, tell me what I need to do, okay? And I'll do it. So again, do I have any women in here that have been looking for a way to literally generate income and you're ready? Let me know. I can show y'all a sneak peek inside of MPM if you want to check it out. Again, I know if you have been following me for a while, typically y'all always see me on here talking and helping moms. This community is open for all women. So let me be clear. And I really want to say that because I know I'm still getting like DMs and like, hold on, wait. It's for every, and I'm like, yes. So it's for all women, okay? Y'all do hear me probably say like mama this, mama that a lot. That's just my lingo. But honestly, that's just my framework of, because I really relate business and being able to generate so much income online from my motherhood journey, y'all. Again, I was scared. I didn't have help. I didn't have support when I became a mom. I didn't receive a manual that said, hey, do this step by step. But through trial and error, right, I figured it out. And so many of y'all don't realize it's not about being perfect. Every big creator that you can think of, from Grant Cardone to motherfucking, I can't think, Shelby Stapp, whatever, all the gurus, whoever you want to think, all of these motherfuckers have been through trial and error. Don't let perfection and these people make you feel like you behind, or that you're not good enough, or you're not there yet. Stop talking yourself out of your spot. Stop tricking yourself out of your spot, because that's exactly what I used to do, right? And I said, you know what? Fuck this. This shit gotta work. I'm not taking no for an answer, and I'm gonna show up. The hardest part is honestly just taking the leap. The hardest part, honestly, is literally just taking the leap. But once you do it, you've done it. You got to walk through the door first. You got to stop being scared. Literally, so many of y'all are so much more talented, no more than these motherfuckers that's making millions of dollars online. But yet you're like, I don't know. And a lot of y'all also, this is the crazy thing too. Another thing I feel like a lot of people always say is, but I don't want to show my face. I'm scared to show my face. You don't have to. Y'all have students that literally, I have a faceless student who literally has now made over 30K. Over 30K, which is crazy. Which I'm like, let me get back in my little faceless. I'm about to show y'all, and I'm about to start my little faceless page just so y'all can see that it's not hard to do. Y'all letting people outwork y'all and outrun y'all every single day. Y'all letting kids outwork y'all and outrun y'all every single day. Bitch, that car that you want, you could have been had it. That neighborhood that you want to live in, you could have been moved in there. But you sitting back and you playing. You being a scary bitch. And my question to you is why? Why do you keep talking yourself out of money? Who's gonna fight you? Who's gonna beat you up? What is the worst thing that can happen if you bet on yourself and create something for yourself? Okay, so what? It didn't work out the first time. Try it again, and try that shit 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 again. Who is gonna beat you up, y'all? Who is gonna beat you up? You gotta get out of your head. And this is why it's so important really to lock in with God. Because when you realize that and you start reading your word, you realize that, wait, God wants me to be abundant. God literally wants me to be abundant. God wants me to live a life, a fruitful life, and that where I can continue to, everything that I spend comes back to me tenfold. And once I realized that, baby, I said cheat code unlock. Cheat code unlock. So now I get to live the life of my dreams. Now I don't have to worry about a budget. I don't have to worry about my bills. My bills was on auto pay, y'all. I used to be so motherfucking stressed out. Calling the bill people, or all my bills, and trying to make a payment arrangement. I said, I'm tired of this. What the fuck I gotta do? And I thought about signing up for DoorDash. I thought about signing up for Amazon Flex or whatever, but I'm like, all this for $80? Nah, bitch, what can I do, right? What can I do? What can I lock in, right? That's something that I genuinely believe in, that's gonna be easy for me to show up in, right? That can make me income. And digital marketing, affiliate marketing was that, y'all. Literally, it's probably one of the fastest ways that you can literally change your life in a couple of, and I don't, look, again, I don't preach get rich quick scheme. Yes, I've had students that literally made sales in a day or two or whatever. Is that realistic? No, right? But in the long run, right, your life can completely change, y'all. When I started selling somebody else's shit, but I believed in it, right? I actually learned from it, and while I was learning, I was earning at the same time. And you know what's so crazy? The first way I got myself, because a lot of y'all fall for this bullshit of screenshots, income. Y'all, people can make up income. I can go in ChatGPT right now and make up a fake screenshot. So y'all gotta stop falling for that. Where are the skills? Where is the actual talent? You know what I mean? This is what I teach. I teach you ownership. I teach you real shit. I give you real testimonies and you know, experience from my actual students that have actually made money. I have women inside of my community. They're not just reselling the program. They're creating their own offers, because once you learn skills, y'all, nobody can take that shit away from you. And that's what y'all need to understand. Once you take the time to understand how to gain attention online and use that to make you income, right? To become the undeniable choice in whatever industry you decide to be in, right? That is how you're going to make a lot of money. And there is nothing wrong with that. A lot of people have this ick of, well, making money. I mean, but bitch, who don't want to make money? Who don't want to make money? That's the part that, like, y'all kill me. Y'all get, and again, this is why I encourage you. Ask questions. Hop in the chat. This is what I get on here for. Because again, I'm good. You know what I mean? I've been able to create multiple streams for myself, all from one investment, y'all. Literally 2 years ago, I was broke as fuck. Literally 2 years ago, I was calling Verizon and saying, hey, can you give me 2 more days? Give me 2 more days, 3 more days, 4 more days. To now, I don't even look at my bills, baby. All of my bills is on auto pay. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that because if my life can change like that, so can yours. Go in depth of what I teach. I teach ownership, sis. I teach ownership. I don't know if you're I'm assuming you're a girl, Jolie V. I teach ownership. I teach you how to extract skills from your life and turn it into an offer that will pay you literally weeks from today, months from today, years from today. Okay. And if you're someone who doesn't want to build any like an offer of your own, you do have the option to resell my community where you get support, 24/7 support at that, and actual, what you say? You said my name right. That's rare. I mean, I can read. They be saying, they be tearing your name up, girl. You know what it made me think of? Angelina Jolie. So I was like, oh, okay. Hey, Jolie. But yeah, so that's what I teach inside of my community. And again, y'all, I'm not on here to try to sell y'all or convince y'all of anything. That's why I let you inside of my community for 7 days free. I opened the door for y'all. They say jolly a lot. Baby, they can't read then, okay? Let's tell them that. Tell them that, Jolie. They can't read, sis. But yeah, y'all, I let y'all inside of my community 7 days absolutely free because I know that my framework works. It has worked. It speaks for itself. And again, it's up to you to walk through the door. Either you can stay in the same place where you're at today, or you can take that leap. Get inside, get 7 days free, experience the coaching, right? I unlocked 2 modules so you can see it for yourself, but a lot of y'all just need a mindset shift. A lot of y'all just need to reprogram your mind to understand that, so what, mama and daddy didn't have McDonald's money? Bitch, you do. Okay? So what, mama and daddy didn't get to do the things that they wanted to do? Bitch, you can. So what, you don't, your parents did get to have all the nicest and fanciest things and be able to set you up in a good place? You can. Okay? That shit stops with you. And the moment that you decide that, that's when everything shifts. That's when everything changes. Okay? Yes, girl. Let me get in for 7 days, mama. You live in Thailand? No, I don't live in Thailand. No, is that where you live, Jolie? Do I have anybody in here that has any questions? Any questions, y'all? I will link if you can go to like my, if you click on my face, which I need to start paying attention on YouTube when I'm on mobile. But if you click on my face, y'all, and go to my homepage, you can literally go to my stand store and you can get the 7-day experience for yourself. Get inside of my community, experience it for yourself, ask questions, see the coaching. You know what I'm saying? It's girls in here. Yeah, my community is for women. Yeah. D, are you a woman or are you a guy? Hold on, y'all. Dang, it look like it's about to rain. I really do not want to drive in the rain. Okay? But yeah, like again, y'all, and I don't get, like I said, I don't get on here and brag, but I know people love to hear about, I don't know why y'all do materialistic things, y'all, but y'all, I literally went from broke to literally driving my dream cars. Hey, that last text was for Dominique. Just let me know when you leave it. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I literally went from being broke as fuck to being able to finally put my bills on autopay, to not being stressed out. I don't know if I have anybody in the room right now, right? Wouldn't just being able to put your bills on autopay, couldn't that be life-changing for you? Wouldn't be able, just having an extra 5K, 10K a month, wouldn't that be life-changing for you? Sis, I'm here to tell you that's not hard to reach. Yes, it requires you to be consistent. Yes, it requires you to put in the work, but it's worth it. It's worth it, y'all. And I teach you inside of my community how to batch content so you don't have to worry about it. I teach you how to literally work smarter and not harder, y'all, okay? Because again, nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5, but use your 9 to 5 as leverage to get ahead. Invest in yourself. Instead of taking that same little money that you're going to spend on Uber Eats, or you're going to spend on going to go get you a seafood boil or a lemon drop or whatever like that, invest in yourself and learn a real skill. You can get started inside of my community for just $37 a month. You can resell it and get recurring income every single month for $37 a month. There is nowhere where you can get training, coaching, and honestly, y'all don't understand the importance of just locking in and being around like-minded individuals. First of all, I want to be around people that make more money than me, and more money than them, and more money than them, right? Stop being around brokies. Stop being around motherfuckers that's tricking you out of your spot. And every time you talk about your ideas or you share your ideas, you let them convince you that, oh girl, are you sure? Is that realistic? Y'all, motherfuckers is changing their life every single day on this motherfucking internet. Why can't you? Why are you not good enough? Who told you that, right? And again, so what that your parents didn't have this, and that? So what you grew up like this? So what? Y'all, I grew up in a system. I grew up poor. I grew up all that shit. But I said, you know what? That's not going to be my life. So I'm going to do something about it. And that's exactly what I did. But I locked in. I learned a skill. I got consistent. And I was able to change my life. And if I can do that, y'all can do that too. I'm a regular smuggler girl from just Indianapolis, Indiana. There's nothing special about me that I have other than I said, bitch, enough is enough. Broke ain't for me. And I did something about it. And I did it scared. But that's where faith comes in, y'all. You can't make excuses and make money. You got to choose. So either you're going to make excuses and stay where the fuck you at, or you're going to lock in, learn a high income skill, a high paying skill that will pay you in your sleep, that will pay you when you go on vacation, that will pay you when you spending money. It's the best feeling in the whole wide world. And I believe every woman should be able to experience that. So let me know If y'all want me to kind of show y'all a sneak peek inside of the community, I'll be happy to kind of flip my camera around and show y'all. But again, you can click my face and you can get access to my 7-day experience inside of my community, y'all, absolutely free. It don't cost you nothing. Don't cost you nothing, but other than you just twiddling your fingers and joining, hopping inside and getting poured into and actually being a part of a community of like-minded women that are building real ownership and real income straight from their phones, okay? Literally women from the ages of, I think the youngest person in there is 18. Yeah, the youngest person in there is 18 to literally, I think my oldest student inside of my community is like 55 years old. So again, no excuses, no excuse. Y'all let me know if y'all have any questions. Let me know, y'all. I gotta get ready to hop up off of here because I told my daughter I will take her to the mall. I promise. And mama gotta keep her promise. But it is raining, so I want that to kind of be my excuse of why. Do we really have to go? Because I really don't want to. But damn, it's just far. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can drop this in the chat. But again, does not matter if you have any experience, okay? Do I have any women in here? I see more people just join. I want to know, why do you keep talking yourself out of making money online? What is the problem? What is the holdup? What happened? Let's talk about it. Let's chat. Again, does not matter if you have any experience. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. I'm trying to see if I can turn this down. Okay, Jolie, let me see if I can drop it in here. I know for some reason people be saying that they can't click the link. Here, I'm gonna drop it to see. And Jolie, you are a female, right? I be having to make sure, because no offense, I be getting weirdos. I be getting weirdos on here. So no shade. No shade. I don't want you to think I'm being funny or nothing, but girl, I ain't got time. Let me see my stand store. Okay, I had to make sure, because girl, I'm just like, I let people in the community and it's a goddamn weirdo. And I'm like, baby, I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for this. Let me see if I, I don't want you to think I'm crazy. I am a little crazy. So hopefully you don't mind a little cussing, a little Jesus, because that's, I don't want you to be blunt when you look. I don't want you to be thrown off or nothing like that. But no, seriously, y'all, like, it does not matter your background. It does not matter what you know. The only thing that matters is, are you ready to change your situation? Are you ready to start building real income from your phone? Does not matter if you have any experience. I give you multiple ways to make income from your phone, okay? You ain't got no motherfucking excuse. I hold your motherfucking ass accountable, but I also hold your hand through the whole process, okay? Because again, God literally put this, gave me this opportunity, and I always said, any way that I can help, baby, I am, because we all can win, y'all. It's enough money for us all to make out here, okay? But again, the first and the hardest part is you taking the motherfucking leap. That's the hard. I'm telling y'all, that is literally the hardest part. That's the link, Jolie. See if you can click it. Look, because like I said, for some reason, I pinned it. Hopefully you can click it, y'all. I was just saying, Father, I can't wait. I gotta read that. You said I want to move to Thailand, so yes, I love that for you. Oh, I want to move to look. I don't want to move to Thailand, but girl, I feel you, baby. I've been looking, too. That's why. That's another look. We'll talk about. It's not letting. Yeah, I don't know why it's not letting y'all click it. It's even the pin comment. It won't let you click it. I don't know what's going on with this. So what I'll do is I'll pin it in the description of this video. And y'all just have to do it on here. I don't know why YouTube, what happened, because I used to be able to put my link in here all the time. I guess for some reason when we're on mobile, it don't be working. But yeah, I will. Let me see if I can drop it in the description. But do I have any women in here? Any women in here? Y'all, I encourage y'all to join the 7-day experience right now, okay? It's absolutely free. It don't cost you nothing. You can get inside of my community, see the coaching, see the modules for yourself, and actually take away something, y'all. I'm giving y'all free gems for nothing, okay? Now it's up to you to do something in these 7 days, all right? And when you're ready, you can decide if you want to become an NPM owner for a one-time investment of $397. That gives you the option to resell NPM for $337. So it's 85% commission just by you reselling the program. And you also have the option to resell the membership to other women as well for 50% commission up to $37. So you can get recurring income plus affiliate income, y'all. Two sources of income built in just by you simply joining. Just by you simply joining, on top of you learning how to build your own offer, your own community, all of that, okay? Yeah, I don't know. You'll have to, I'm so sorry, sis. You'll have to go to I don't know why it's doing that. I really don't, I don't know why it's doing that. Honestly, I can't even tell you. Let me see if it'll let me, because I don't know if you're on mobile or you're on a computer. I put it in the description so y'all can click it. I do apologize, y'all. I don't know why YouTube, which I'm gonna say something too about that, because like why? Because YouTube do be getting back with people with us. You said I took a screenshot and told ChatGPT to give me your period. Okay, so since you already hell yeah, look, you using ChatGPT and stuff. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all be using ChatGPT and Claude. Y'all better use that shit to get you paid. Don't be asking it no questions, right? ChatGPT works for y'all. Like y'all, AI can literally like, and this is why I created NPM, because I know in my heart of hearts that literally NPM is gonna birth so many millionaires, so many millionaires, so many millionaires. Like I see it, I feel it, you know what I mean? And what I wanted to do as I was scaling my business, right? I didn't want to wait until I hit $1 million in revenue, right? I wanted women to be building right alongside of me, because y'all, it's so important. Like, and I wish, like I said, and I'm not saying this because it's me, but I truly wish I had a me when I was coming up in this space, because people always want to be like stingy with information and gatekeep information. Y'all, we all can win. There are skills that you have that bitch you can help me. There is stuff that I have that I can help you. If we all put our heads together and our skills together, baby, sky's the motherfucking limit. And that's exactly what NPM is all about. Although this is my community and I'm the only creator in there, I wanted it that way just because that was the thing that I noticed when I had joined so many other communities. People would get so lost because so many people would be teaching. This person is telling you to do this. This person is telling you to do this. This person is saying, hey, say this. You telling people to say, hey, this is how you make all this money online, and you ain't never done it. That's where so many people fuck up, y'all. It's about getting inside, learning a skill. What'd you say? You said, girl, AI is in its baby steps. Exactly. And that's why y'all gotta lock in. Y'all don't realize, I don't know if I got any millennials or I forget the generation before us, Gen X, I think. But like seriously, like y'all, AI is literally like how motherfuckers felt like about the internet. If you do not get on this wave now, I ain't one of motherfuckers like, oh, you're gonna get left behind. It's not that, but it's like, it's literally, if you do not get on this wave now and utilize this shit, like y'all, I literally have AI agents that at this point is running my business for me, which is crazy. And it's like, you can utilize AI to make so much income. It's so crazy. I've been working with this app called OpenClaw, and it really is scary. I ain't gonna get on here in front. But the fact that y'all, we can literally use our phone to literally like pay off your house, y'all. I bought my car cash because of my phone. Do you get what I'm saying? I bought my dream cars because of my phone. I bought my dream apartment because of my phone. I'm able to travel and go on vacation because of my phone. I don't have to worry about groceries. I don't have to worry about, you know how motherfuckers like, oh, this economy, you be feeling it. Bitch, I'm not. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that because I invested in me. Because I locked in and I learned the skill, and nobody can take these skills away from me. If the internet shut down tomorrow, guess what? I can go to a local business and say, hey, do you need something created? Do you need flyers? Do you need a website? Do you need anything like that? Because I have these skills. That's what y'all need to lock in. No, you don't have to resell a motherfucking course. That's just one way to make income. But again, don't sell no shit that you don't believe in. That's where people fuck up. That's y'all. I've been in this space for 2 years now, and I've seen it. So many of the gurus that everybody was looking up to, yeah, they made all this money or whatever, but you don't see them now. You know why? Because that shit runs out. That's why you have to lock in, learn these skills, take the shit serious, right? And change, y'all. I've been able to. Let me just tell you, I started, and when I started, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna get off because I gotta hurry up. But when I started, again, I started broke. I started confused. I started not really knowing if this shit was gonna really work, but I said, you know what? This shit gotta work. I'm not taking no as an option. Failure is not a motherfucking option for me, and that's where y'all gotta start, right? I got inside, learned the skills. I seen too many motherfuckers. Oh damn, this bitch made 100K. This bitch made 10K. This bitch made 20K. All right, it's possible. A lot of y'all be again tricking yourself out of y'all mind and be like, oh, well, I just don't know. I don't know if I can. I don't know. Hey, Jolie, I just seen it come through. I'm about to let you in, sis. Okay, so just click that link. It's gonna take you straight to my community, and I'm just gonna let you in. But yeah, so when I started, like I said, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I started faceless. I wasn't even showing my face, y'all. I would literally get on live, turn the camera around, and you know what I was doing? I didn't have no screenshots to show because I hadn't made no money. I simply was sharing my experience. Y'all don't understand the power of word of mouth and how it can generate you income. If you're honest, if you're truthful, people can feel bullshit. Let me just say that. People can feel bullshit. You just on here just trying to sell some shit just to be selling it. No, y'all, I talk about this shit because it really changed my life. I've witnessed it change so many people's lives. And so many people are down bad and like, man, is it ever gonna give? Is anything ever gonna change? And you thinking if you sign up for Amazon Flex or Uber Eats or whatever, that's gonna change shit. That ain't gonna change shit. But fuck up your car. but fuck up your car, you know what I'm saying, and have you literally, you're moving, like, I don't want to do shit and make income, you know. And for so long I used to feel so bad about that. I'm like, because we were taught that you need to work hard, you need to basically kill yourself in order to make money, and that's simply not true. That is simply not true. And if you actually take the time to study wealthy people, what can I do or what can I delegate that can make me the most money? You know what I mean? And that was the thing. I said, why don't so many of us think like wealthy people? You know why? Because again, we were programmed. It has to be this way. This is life. This is what you're supposed to do. You can't make a whole bunch of money like that. That's unrealistic. You can't, like, that's not true, y'all. Little kids is making millions of dollars by utilizing this very thing that you are watching me on. Crazy. Why are you not locked in? What are you afraid of? Who's gonna beat you up? What's the worst thing that can happen if you lock in and learn a skill? Motherfuckers be quick to brag, oh, I'm going back to school. I'm going back to school to get a degree and to get into debt and not be able to do shit and your credit be all fucked up because you got all these motherfucking student loans. Or you can actually learn a skill in a couple of days and start generating income in a couple of days. Why would you not do that? Again, I'm not knocking college, bitch. If you want to be a doctor, lawyer, whatever, do your motherfucking thing. But I'm saying, y'all, straight up, there will be employers and there will be employees. My thing is, which one is you gonna be? Which one is you gonna be? And again, there's nothing wrong with using your 9 to 5, y'all. People think I'm crazy. I said I'm not quitting my 9 to 5 until I actually have $1 million liquid in my account. $1 million liquid in my account. I have assets, multiple assets, but until I have $1 million in my account, I'm staying on my 9 to 5. People think I'm crazy, but guess what? Now that I've seen so many people in this space that made all this money and then all of a sudden they just fell off. They just disappeared. They just dropped off the earth or whatever. Because again, you gotta learn how to pivot. You gotta learn how to take these skills and do something with it. All right. Nothing lasts. I'm not saying that everything something lasts forever. You doing the same thing, but by you having these skills, it allows you to create opportunities and options. And that's exactly what I teach inside of MPM. I don't teach women, hey, this is how you make money online. No, bitch, I teach you how to create opportunities from your skills because, bitch, you are talented. Bitch, you know things. All right. What do I do to join? Is asking for the coin. Nah, you should hear. You should have. Did you click the 7-day experience? Here, let me go in here real quick. I'm about to let you in, sis. Let me do it right now. Sis, you didn't request. Hold on. Let me see. I wonder if probably because I just changed. Hold on, sis. 1 second. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, you don't have to. You don't have to pay to join. Let me see. I was doing something temporarily and probably did mess something up, and I didn't go back on there before I did it. Hold on. Okay, Jolie, do me a favor. Try to request again real quick. I had to save something. And it should let you straight in. Let me know. Let me know. Y'all, but does anybody have any questions? It's because it said check your email. I didn't see the 7 days. Okay. That's why I was like, if you clicked, you should have hit the 7-day experience. But I just opened, so you should be able to get in. Let me know, sis. Let me know. I want to make sure before I get off of here that you got in. But let me know, does anybody else have any more questions before I get off of here, y'all? Again, I'm an open book. I just get on here to simply show y'all, like, again, you should lock in with someone that, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, like, I just have just the ultimate dream life that you just want to, but I'm just saying, like, y'all, I was able to literally change my life from utilizing my phone and learning high income skills. If I can do that shit, y'all can do that as well. Again, that's what I get on here. I try to post vlogs, show y'all behind the scenes that, again, you don't have to have this perfectly curated lifestyle to make income, y'all. I don't give a fuck if you got a white refrigerator. I don't give a fuck if you live in the projects. It does not matter, okay? You can see your way out of a situation, but it first starts with you believing and actually saying, you know what, I am worthy of making an extra 1K a day. I am worthy of making an extra 10K a month, whatever. That is not unrealistic. Stop. Okay, I gotta hurry up and go. Let me see. Jolie, did you get in, sis? for you to grow my corporate this season and help you pray with us. Amen. 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 Let me know, sis. I want to make sure. Try to request again. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. If y'all just now hopping in here, I was just simply welcome y'all into my community. You can join my community for just 7 days to actually experience it for free. See if it's for you before you invest anything. All right. If you want to, you can click the link in the description. Y'all, it's absolutely free. Again, I'm just simply on here because God put it on my heart. All right. I'm just trying to be obedient to him. Okay. There is no reason why you are not generating income from your phone. It's not hard to do. I give you multiple streams to make income from your phone. You can resell the membership, you can resell the community itself. And I also have done for you digital products in here. And on top of that, I also show you how to extract skills from your own offering. You said you're interested, Divine. Okay, sis, if you can, click the link in the description. For some reason, the link is not working on this live. I don't know what's going on, so I do apologize about that, but I always repost the live inside of my like on the replays of my live. Or you could also click my face and go to my about page and just click on my stand store and you'll see it there. It's a 7-day experience, y'all. You can get inside. When you get inside, okay, I give y'all a 7-day guide because it's the thing. I don't want y'all hopping inside of my community and not doing shit. I don't want lazy hoes. I'm just gonna be honest with you, okay? I want the real women that want to build real income from your phone, okay? I help you with your personal strategy. I literally walk you through step by step, okay? One thing that I do is I hold all the women inside of my community accountable, all right? I check on you. You get my phone number. And I make sure that you're doing what you need to do, y'all. Because again, I wish I had somebody helping me when I started. I wish I had somebody pushing me and holding my hand through the process. So if I can do that, you can do that as well. Jolie, I see that you made it in, sis. Okay. Jolie, you should have also got a guide. So be sure to use that guide, sis, okay? Because again, I don't want you getting overwhelmed. I want you to follow that guide when you get inside, all right? Because that's going to help you understand how this works, okay? Again, I don't want you just being lost and confused. You'll be able to see and unlock the first 2 modules. Let me see something real quick. Sorry. You said, thank you for subscribing, y'all. Dang, look, now all my women is coming here when I'm finally about to get off. Where was y'all at earlier when I needed y'all? Where was y'all at when I was talking to y'all and I was trying to motivate y'all? Okay, y'all can click the link in the description, or again, you can click my face and go to the About Me page. I may get on a little bit later to answer any questions that y'all have, but hop inside, y'all. Again, if you are a woman that wants to build real income from your phone, does not matter if you have any experience, don't matter how many followers you have, don't none of that shit mean nothing. Okay, I want to tell you that now. You can join my community. You can get 7 days absolutely free. Just click the link in the description. Click on the MPM 7-day experience, and you're going to get a guide, okay? You said 300 credit score. What? I don't get it. Now where the hell you went from being cool? Now what the hell you talking about now? But y'all click the link in the description. Like what? Huh? Nah, babe, what? Okay, I'm gonna have to block you because you being weird. I thought you was cool at first. I thought you was cool. All right, do I have any other women in here? Any other women in here? Do y'all have any questions before I hop off of here? Like I said, I may try to get on a little bit later. Again, when you get inside, you do have access even when you haven't like made your first investment. You can get access to the live coaching. You can go back and watch the coaching calls just so you can see and get a vibe of the community before you invest. But as always, y'all, lock in. The best thing that you can do for yourself is learn a high income skill, a high paying skill that can change your life. Okay. If I can do this, y'all can do this as well. But I will see y'all on the next one. Everything will be linked down below.